back again playing some Legacy Mill, and today we're trying something different. No more mono blue. I'm going 2 colors with Dimir, and I specifically chose that to punish a specific angle. I think Modern Mill has a lot of punish prison elements in it, but those line up with that format, so you kind of need to level up the thinking that you have here. And I'm not saying that this deck list is any type of supreme end all. I just think it's a fun try out. So my idea was that specifically you have Archive Trap as a way to punish searching, and there's a plenty amount of searching happening in this format. But I think along with that, along with just milling them, why don't I also control what they're searching? Enjoy. Legacy Mill, I won the die roll. Playing some stuff right here. Let me actually make my camera just a little bit smaller, just so you can see what's going on the screen. There you go. That's a little bit better. This hand is a no-go. I need at least a second land, but you'll notice we're playing, as I mentioned, Dimir. So we're gonna mulligan this one. This one's much better. We'll drop a Ponder. We have a Fatal Push available to us. So what I will say, and I might have mentioned this in the intro as well, I usually record those after, but I am playing specifically with non-duels as a way to practice in paper. I do not have the way or the resources, reasonably at least. I have the resources, but it's not a good financial decision. Let's just say that, to purchase duels. So I want to practice for what I would do in paper, where I have access to these shocks as well. Like, I'm not going to large scale events. I would just be playing at like locals if I kind of got into Legacy proper. So I really got to understand what that means for me. And that means not buying Underground Seas. I have to play with Watery Graves. So that's why I'm specifically playing them here. I think at locals, I might get hit with them more in the sense that, like, okay, yeah, there might be more like burn players on average trying to access Legacy in that sense. But hey, in this case, we're playing it online. I don't know how much it'll matter. It could, but we'll make it work. So we'll play the other crab. This should be interesting. Okay. I think we're just gonna pass through, unless, let's see what we see, because it might just be better to hold up for a fatal push. What are they doing here? Okay. Oh, Cascade. Okay, so they could turn to me, which isn't the worst thing in the world. Question is, do I, yeah, you know what, just get off the Archive Trap. Just get off the Archive Trap. I have like no resources here. That why is that? I don't know if that's like a good force, but you know. Let's go fetch Watery Grave, shock that in, mill you some more. See if I can't find like a surgical extraction. This deck can play Wasteland. See, we're specifically not playing Wasteland because I'm trying the whole actually here. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. We'll draw the field. No, draw the field. I don't have any force. I think generally speaking we can beat the Rhino, like the footfalls. I think generally speaking we can. If they turn to us here, all right, but okay, that's fine. So one of our crabs is gone. That's fine. If they go to fetch, this could get kind of crazy. So I have the opposition agent here. This was kind of my big pull to trying out black. I think like Mill, in a way, when it comes to playing Mill in Modern, you're punishing your opponent in many ways. Like, there are like some tricky interactive pieces, some like soft prison elements in a way, not hard prison elements, but like in Legacy you have access to cards like Opposition Agent. I'm like, well, I'm not playing Hull Breacher. I kind of want to try this where, yeah, my opponent's searching the library, and why not maximize what an Archive Trap can do for me? You know what I'm saying? So like it could be pretty interesting. It could be pretty interesting. Sure. Rhinos come down. We're gonna fatal push one of these. Yeah. $33 cards. Yeah, we're just gonna flash in one of these, really. Not that it's gonna block. I could have just flashed it in there. Honestly, it might have just been better, but I think like stimming the bleeding a little bit is probably just a little better in general here. In case they wasteland me now. Okay, footfalls on the stack. They'll take on my black source probably, and I'll just flash this in now. If they want to wasteland me, they can. Yep. That's not doing much. I'm just taking the hit. Just taking the hit. Interesting. Let's go on the attacks. Let's go on the attacks. I actually should have blocked the cascade. I don't know what I was doing. I forgot this was not I forgot this was not Hedron Crab. It's too focused on the flashing in. 3 mana for what? Brazen Borrower. All right. Flash this sucker in. Do it now. Might as well maximize on it. So that thing has flying. I can. Here's the thing. I can't actually trade well into this situation, but I don't know. I don't think this game's going well for us anyway. I think what we're supposed to do is block here. I don't think this deck plays bolt. I think we'll be fine. Fine, Outburst doesn't kill us either. Yeah, only take us to 1. Five? No. Okay. Okay. In this case, what we'll do is they drew 3 cards. Yeah, that's not great. I think we'll concede there. So I think the way we play this matchup is I think we take out our forces. We bring in Flusterstorm. I could see the Brazen Borrower just trading up on a Rhino being pretty good. Surgical Extraction seems really good too. Sheoldred's Edict's pretty not bad either. I could take that out. Yeah, but Brain Freeze seems pretty good. Like in general, just like I don't have it, I'll just Brain Freeze them. Yeah, I think this is good. I think this is good. Yeah, we take out our force. I don't think that's how we want to interact with them necessarily. But files are not sending on my phone here. Okay. Okay, run it back. I think this is fine. We'll keep this. So let's fetch. Hit him with the turn 1 ponder. Hit him with the turn 1 ponder. I actually really like this. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3. No shuffle. Draw the archive trap. We can draw the fetch next turn into the crab. Hold up Flusterstorm for the turn 2. They could also turn 1 us here because they do have, you know, they kept to 7. They could have the green. No. Oh, okay. No turn 1. No turn 1. That's fine. We have our 3 lands for our little Oppo agent. Little Oppo agent. I'll play into the daze. Daze me. All right. Dispute. That's fine. The crab resolving isn't the end of the world to me. I need to be able to, you know, punish them off an opposition agent. I think like stuff like that is what's important here. Like if I can get them on an Oppo agent, they know we play it now too. That's also the other problem. I'm happy to pass through and just draw the other one. All right, opponent. In response to the search, opponent, no. They're not gonna do it. I don't blame them. I don't blame them completely. I don't blame them. They know the game we're playing right now. They know the game we're playing right now. They know the game we're playing right now. All right. So I'm not gonna do anything yet. You know, hold up this opposition because I can Flusterstorm now. Opponent, nothing. Nothing. They have all these fetches. Okay. Okay. What kind of fetch in response? Grab a Watery Grave. All right. Opposition agent? Opponent? I love this. Opposition agent? Opponent? If they just go for the combo here, I'll Flusterstorm it. Lorien reveal pitch. I'll Flusterstorm this. Same targets. Okay. I wish I had a Brainstorm here. I really wish I had a Brainstorm here. All right, opponent, what do you, okay. So it gets countered. Opposition agent resolves. So I'm gonna grab myself. I think what I'm supposed to do is, I mean, that's a red source, but I think what I'm supposed to do is grab the tropical island. Cause grab the tropical island and then I can take out the volcanic with my Field of Ruin. They have endurance in hand, which is interesting. They can cast it too, which is fine. I think in that case, I maybe wait. I'm trying to think, like, if I grab Trop and take out the Taiga. If I take out Trop and take out the Taiga, they don't have any basics. That actually could be big, so I'll take that. Yeah. Okay, so their hand is interesting. Their hand is interesting for sure. Let's play that as our land per turn. Let's go in for some combat first, right? Love me a good opposition agent. Right, go in for some combat first. Essentially preventing them from playing this thing here. So really, should I Brainstorm then Field of Ruin? Because if I Field of Ruin out right now, I can still cast an opposition agent, right? I can still do that, which I think might just be net better. So we'll Taiga. We'll do this. We'll field. Our second main. They'll probably like tap out for a green. Yeah, they'll just play their endurance now. That's really interesting. Okay. What sucks here is, like, I don't have the mana to control them off this Field of Ruin punish. This is another like cool line like later in the game as well, but oh well. Regardless though, I think we'll hold up the other opposition agent. That's fine. Shuffle those back in. We're gonna grab ourselves, maybe if we get wastelanded, I want to grab my swamp now. Yeah, I think that's probably better. Let's do that now. So their hand. Oh wait, I do get to control them off this, right? Because I already have one. What am I saying? It's like, okay, it's not like a one-time effect. But yeah, Field of Ruins become really fun. So again, just checking, Force Negation, Mystical Dispute. They have the basic island in their hand, which is kind of nice. So at this point, they played out their thing. So we're gonna just double cast both of these here. I think generally what's valuable here is just playing this out now. before it just gets hit by Mystical Dispute or some type of hard counter. So just playing out both these threats, and that way Endurance can't really swing into us. If they have a way to remove it, like they don't, they can go into their third source here. Next field, of course they draw Misty. Of course they draw Fetchable. Oh well, actually, that's actually, I don't know if that was correct. Why would you play the Fetchable instead of the Island? Because I control your search. It's not exactly correct, but okay. Okay, I'm about to lock you out of mana here. Let's see if they hit me with anything here. I'm happy to pull the Dispute out of their hand. This is fun. So we're gonna put both of these back, hold up the Surgical. I'm gonna Field of Ruin and just really lock them out here. Yeah, we're just gonna Field of Ruin. We're gonna really lock them out here. Opposition Agent with Field of Ruin seems good. Seems good. So I know their exact composition. Yeah. So they have 1 Crashing Footfalls left. They have 1 Endurance. I don't think there's an Endurance for me to hit, right? There is an Endurance for me to hit, so that's going to be relevant. I think that's probably the hit. Minskin Boo is like kind of hilarious. Yo, Brotherhood's End is another one too. But I think there's actually a lot of good hits, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think it's got to be the. Well, I'm thinking of odds, right? Because I might actually be able to take this game the mile. If I pass through, I might actually be able to take this game the mile with like 6 damage per turn. Like truly, if they just don't. That's why I should take out the Endurance though. Because they can't cast the Endurance. That's why I shouldn't take the Endurance. They can't cast the Endurance, not with what's on the board right now. So we're gonna go to swing. What do I lose to, really? They can't cast Brotherhood's End. They can throw up. It's actually a really interesting point. Yeah, they're gonna be inside. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, okay, I think we're relatively good there. That wasn't bad. Double Opposition Agent into the Field of Ruin. That was a synergy I didn't think I would get off, but you know, being able to control these monocolored decks, it's kind of nice, right? Because the extra lands generally do matter if you're going to get into matchups where you need a hard cast Archive Traps, hard cast Forces, stuff like that. I think we're generally going to keep this. Got to play out the Ponder, but you know, triple Endurance though. Good to know. Turn 1 me? No turn 1. They did mull though. Okay, so we start off with the basic island, right? You got to keep things simple. Ponder. 1. I'll draw the Fractured Sanity. Yeah, I'll draw the Fractured Sanity, not the Crab. The Crab actually might be more valuable. That might have been a mistake. I'm trying to think, like, I think this is like on the draw. This might be like, I'm drawing the Fractured Sanity just to be able to like redraw. This might be a game of resources. So we'll see what ends up happening here. I think the Crab is valuable here. I don't have a counter spell though. So I think what I do, play this out, see what they do. Do they dispute it? Do they dispute this Crab? Because I know they're not playing Daze. Right? It's forceful. So you can't negation this. You have to dispute it or you have to force it. Excuse me. Force is ideal. Perfect. Because then they're losing cards. In this case, what I'm going to do is surgical this. Take the 2. Surgical this. Right? Just so this card's out of their deck. They're going to Shardless Agent me next turn. That's not great. Keep that. Just keep that out of there. I'm not playing Visions in this deck, so Okay, so they're gonna combo next turn. I need an answer right now. So we're gonna ponder. Yeah, we're gonna ponder. That's how this is gonna work. We're gonna grab, they could, do I grab the black source for them to wasteland me? Doesn't really matter. I think, yeah, we ponder. Any order, shuffle. Yeah, it's like we're not playing the forces. It kind of sucks. We probably could have just brought it back in, to be fair, but yeah, we're not going to be able to punish them that well. So they're just going to go for the shardless play here. It's correct, especially because they know we shuffled off the ponder. They know we're desperate. They know we're desperate. So, I don't need any of these. Sorry, I know you played the Volk. You played that. I need like cards. I need like actual cards. That's horrendous. I'm like brainstorm locking myself. Put those back. Cast on this just to stimmy the bleeding a little bit. I just have to hope they draw dead. Their forces are gone, so generally speaking, my thing's resolved, right? Obviously, Mystical Dispute thing. Yeah, Wasteland's so good here. I might have just boarded wrong into this on the draw. That's the one weird thing about Legacy. I feel like our deck still needs, like, on average, a higher land count. Okay, a second one, yeah, we can't beat that, but it actually isn't that bad. You know what? Like, I definitely could board a little bit better into this. Like, maybe I should be playing more days in the sideboard with this. But yeah, I mean, that's GG. I'm kind of brainstorm locked here. But honestly, I didn't mind it. I'm going to test this more. I didn't mind it. GG's.